That was I'm trying to figure out. Guys, this is the Reebok Classic Leather. This was a running shoe back in the early 80s. While this one is the Reebok Aztec, also a running shoe by Reebok back in the late 70s. So in this vlog, we're going to unbox a pair that is sort of a fusion or a hybrid of the Classic Leather and the Reebok Aztec. Of course, I'm talking about the Reebok Classic Leather Legacy. By the way, this is Rai and welcome to the channel. In this channel, we usually talk about sneakers that are non-hype. It's very rare that you will see a hype sneaker here like the Yeezys, the Off-Whites. Of course, I usually feature my favorite brand, Reebok.
Boys.
And some unspoken brands of kicks. So join me in another sneaker unboxing, this time for the Classic Leather Legacy Aztec colorway. If you are a Reebok enthusiast, happy Boktober to you. Of course, for those who are not aware, Boktober is a thing that we celebrate every October. I think this started around 2014 or 2015, spearheaded by the team Reebok 1895. And since last year, Brendan Dunn has been using that in full-size run.
It's officially Boktober, by the way. Thank you to the person who DM'd me that little pun. We're using that all month.
Boktober.
By the way, if you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon for future updates. So let's unbox the pair. This is the Reebok CL Legacy. Comes in this GR box with the navy top with the Reebok Vector logo, red bottoms, and these are the details. This is a size 11 Reebok CL Legacy. Alright, get the pair out of the box, tissue paper, and there we go. I can't wait to put this on feet. Alright. Now, around a couple of weeks ago, I've unboxed a similar pair of the CL Legacy. That one was the collaboration between Reebok and Pleasures. Well, this one. This will be given away in our local group for those that are members. Of course, for Philippine residents only. So this is the Reebok Pleasures CL Legacy. And I'm waiting for my personal pair. Anyway, this is not the topic right now. Let's talk about this CL Legacy. As mentioned earlier, the idea is for the CL Legacy to be a sort of hybrid version or fusion of this pair, the Classic Leather and the Aztec OG. Now, of course, in my own opinion, this is more identical to the Aztec OG. Apart, of course, from the colorway, they have the same colorway technically. The upper is made of different materials, similar to the Aztec, while the Classic Leather, of course, is generally made of leather upper. Now, the nylon material is more of a 70s thing. Back then, almost all the runners are made of nylon material and maybe some overlays of other materials like this one. This has this suede material wrapped around the shoe. Check out this mudguard area. And then look at the sides. This is also suede but with different, slightly different color and different texture. And when you reach the heel counter, it goes back to the same color as the mudguard and the same texture. Now, in between the two different suede color and texture is this leather pattern here. It will go from the lateral side up to the medial side on the other side. Right there. And like I said, the form stripe, the red and yellow, is leather. But I don't think this is genuine leather. It's like a thin leather-like material. Medial side is almost the same except for the branding, the Reebok branding with the, what you call this, Union Jack flag right there, the UK flag. Now it's made of, this is like another type of leather. It's stitched onto the shoe, and the Reebok branding is the Boast. And the heel part is another Reebok branding. This time it's also the Boast right there. The white pull tab is made of, this is leather, or this is synthetic leather, because you can actually see the back portion of the pull tab. This is also stitched on each side. And let's look at the lacing. The lacing is like a modified version. Let me get the Aztec. It's like a modified version of the Aztec, which has this TPU lace holes. This has also TPU lace holes, but we'll end up with the typical lace holes onto the material of the shoe. This is suede, and we have here a reflective material. The shoe comes in this flat blue lace, no extra laces, at least as far as I know. There's no extra laces. And the tongue with the exposed foam, of course, I think this is for the modern sneakerhead taste. Brands has been experimenting with the design and bringing back old designs, bringing back vintage designs, and this exposed foam is one of those ideas. And on the middle of the tongue is the Reebok Starcrest branding right there. And the insoles is your regular, very thin blue insoles right here with the yellow Reebok branding. As for my pair, I've replaced the insoles with the Cumulus insoles from La Essential PH. Shout out to La Essential PH for the Cumulus insoles. Now let's talk about the chunky midsoles. Of course, the chunky midsoles for the past 2-3 years, it's been trending. The brands nowadays incorporates the modern chunky vibes of the sneakers to the 70s design. Look at this one. It generally has white midsoles but with blue trimmings right here. Blue color over at the heel part. And then look at that. The rubber outsoles has this ramp right here. And there's the rubber outsoles. It's a bit stylized. This is pretty reminiscent of the Continental outsoles of Adidas, where you can see the boost, but of course this one has no boost. And you can see the midsole. Whatever technology is this one, this EVA, very soft EVA, but it's firm. And they put this thing right here. Since back then the runners has no real technology inside the shoes, they had to put a workaround for the longevity of the midsoles. So this one is, I believe, for the motion of folding of this part, because this part usually folds, especially when running. So there you go, guys. This is a CL Legacy. Now, let's put them on feet. You guys know I like my laces loose, but for a change, let's try this laced up right here. There's the reflective part on top, right there. Alright, so for the fitting, it fits true to size. Yes, this is a size 11. Usually I get a 10.5, so this is basically half size bigger than my usual size. Well, I've used my Cumulus insoles for more padding, so this doesn't feel that big with the Cumulus insoles inside it. Now let's try my usual setup, the untied version with the comfort. Well, it's up there. It doesn't feel like a classic retro sneakers. The response is pretty good. I have high hopes for this one. I hope this gets traction, especially for younger sneakerheads. So that's a Reebok CL Legacy. So how do you like the Reebok CL Legacy? Did you like the colorway that I picked, or do you prefer the Pleasures collaboration, or any of a couple dozen more colorways like this ones? Comment down your picks and let's discuss in the comment section. And if it's not too much to ask, please like this video, share this with your friends, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the bell icon for future updates. Thank you for watching. Happy Booktober to you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.